Yo, YouTube, what is up? We at it again. We're gonna go ahead and get to this one. We're gonna get with some budget Merfolk. I got this list from NIkachu himself. This is the list he gave me at the time. He may have changed it since then, as this list looks like it was geared towards the Hogak meta. A lot of graveyard hate and all that. I didn't feel like changing it, so I just left it as is. So it's got 4 Crypts, 2 Tidebinders, 4 Ceremonious, which is really good in general. Dispel, kind of a pretty good board. I would just have a little less Tormods for right now. Uh, cool, fun stuff. We are playing with Leyline Anticipation. Please knows those of you who don't know what this one does. When you have it and you play it in your opener, you can cast spells as though they had flash. So it's kind of like the vial, like the budget vial. I feel like that's the option he was trying to do. Other than that, it's pretty generic Merfolk. You got Harbingers, Reejereys, some counterspell, a little disruption, boards, tricksters, Cursecatchers, and Biomancers. You know, some islands and 2 Faerie Conclaves. That's pretty much it. So let's just get right into it. This is a 15 ticks deck. So if this does well, or you like the way this plays, or you feel like you can change it up, or you have a little bit more money, this deck only costs 15 tickets. So you can do a lot with that. You can change up the mana base. You can add in a lot. So this hand looks great. Willie Blake. I think we're about to get thought seized. What do you guys think? I'm just kidding. We're against Urza, huh? I have no idea. I've only piloted Merfolk once. I have a gentleman that I play with against that plays Merfolk, and I just can't beat him ever. I feel like I could have the Merfolk counter, and I just can't. I can't. It's impossible. So hopefully we get that same luck here. Does he call that on Cursecatcher? That's not how that works. That is how that works. Only islands for you. Even though they have the Astrolabe. I feel like this isn't a good matchup for us. Yeah, and the board, instead of like the Tormod Crypts, I'd like to see like a Hercule or two. Even more so that we're not running Vials. This is Urza? That's probably a mistake. Probably should have left up Deprive. Yeah, I probably should have left up Deprive. But it's got a lot of cards. Tap or untap. I think I shouldn't have done that. I should have played the Leyline's ability. I should have just played the Leyline there, and then like on their upkeep try to tap them down. I feel like that was the play. This, I guess, the only thing I'm thinking here is this lets me leave up Deprive and Merfolk Trickster. But I think the Leyline actually might have been the right play. Where's my Merfolk, man? Why'd you disappear when I started playing Merfolk? Do you just not want to see it? Opponent's probably gonna word here. Yeah. Opponent's gonna word for their sword. Also with Leyline, I'm surprised he didn't want to try any Master Waves. I mean, he's the Merfolk like man, so I don't argue with his choices. I'd just actually be curious to know why. For 3? Oh, they're gonna get a bridge? No, they should just be getting Sword of the Meek, right? Why would you get bridge? Oh, I'm an idiot. Too bad we couldn't draw a Lord there, that would have been so good. Hmm. That's stupid. I wasn't thinking about that. They shouldn't have been able to do that. Okay. Alright, let's try that again. Again, this is just where, oh, actually, oh, that's a good This is me panicking. I would do it like this. This is where I feel like no crypts, like another recall or something, just because of the meta shifted. I'd even actually be okay with seeing like Seize Claim, because the meta's like big meta decks now, so you can like Seize Claim Valakuts, you can Seize Claims Tron lands, you know, Spreading Seas. Sure. I'm game with this. One moment. Let's do this. So now, I think I just play this. I think we need to build a base and then start countering their stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Jensky, thanks for the follow, man. I have, congrats for what, by the way? For the subs? We're at 5 subs. I know it says 2, but, and I'm thinking, I'm going to post like a big thing of what we're doing. I'm going to be doing a, kind of like a big, if we get to 100 subs, which is so unlikely that I'm okay with doing this, if we get to 100 subs, I'll definitely do a, man, I knew I should have left mana up. If we would have got to 100, wow, I'm gonna do a 24-hour stream. I don't know if I'm supposed to let him play that or not. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I don't think we can win this match. Honestly. It's a colorless spell, it's an artifact. No. I'm casting one of these things. this app? It's Twitch? You're saying Magic in general. This is the original Modo. This is Magic the Gathering Online, the original. Yep, MTGO. This sucks so much, actually. That's okay. Here we go. I should have brought in Tormod's Crypt too. I'm actually just really bad at this game now that I'm thinking about it. Should have just changed up the whole deck to control. That's infinite, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. No big deal. Automated. Jenski, have you ever played the Arena, MTGA? Magic Gathering the Arena? Yeah, okay. So this is like the OG version. I'm keeping this because you never get to play with these ley lines otherwise. Yeah, so this is what Arena's based off of. So it's basically the same thing as Arena, just some of the intricacies are a little less. No, you have to buy them still. But unlike MTGA, MTGO has this cool service through a bunch of people. The one service I use is called Mana Traders. So for $10 a month is what I'm on right now. I can rent decks up to $100 basically, and then with that, I can play all kinds of decks. Actually, that's what I'm doing this whole month. I meant it. Yeah, it's really cool. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little frustrated. I remember why I don't play Merfolk. Obviously, this isn't the highest level of deck play, and I misplayed once there, but this has been happening way too much tonight. We have 22 lands. We kept a one lander, which means even more chance for us to draw a land. It's just not worth. gonna try like this. Yeah, so for example, here I can show you. Give me one quick second and I'll show you. So like, here we go. So what I did was I have a $10 subscription, and this deck only costs $14.18, so 14 ticks to rent. So you get it for, so it's 14 ticks, and what that means though is that takes, you have like X amount of hours, and I specifically have 16,000 hours, and so that means it's only taking 14 ticks. Stupid game. 14 ticks an hour, so I can play this deck for a very long time. You know, even at 16,000 hours, even if I play rent like a full $100 deck, like I can still play that deck for like 16 hours. You know, so for someone like myself that streams every once in a while, it's just a lot easier because then I can trade lots of decks. And then you can go up in value too. Like the next one's $35, and I think that's like $350 worth of cards. So really just kind of comes down to what you feel like playing. This month I'm just doing all budget, so. So it's fun stuff. I'm a big fan. Let's start finding the next deck we want to play. We'll play at least one more after. Well, the thing is too is you can just the other thing too is you can just buy specific cards too on MitGo. Like on MitGo, you can go to like MTGO traders. I can show you that. Like if you go to MTGO traders, and like you just like if you type in Merfolk or Master of Master of the Feast. So like, you can buy these cards. You know, like this card costs a literal penny. So you can do some really cool stuff. Deck's really cheap on MitGo. Spreading Seas is just such a fun card to cast. not too bad. So like the standard decks that you probably have if you start playing on MTGA, those are a lot cheaper to build on here. Well, you can build those on here. They're going to be generally very cheap. What does this do? I meant to do this before he attacked. Boros Charm? Boros Charm? Interesting that it's still a 2-3. I'm not really sure if I'm playing this right, but we'll roll with it. Yeah, if I was to build Merfolk, I'd build it much differently than all of this. I'm actually just going to let this go through so he can bolt us. Unfortunate, but that's the way she goes. Yeah, it's not really where I want to be, to be honest. This is modern. Yeah, Hitbox. I took a look at it. It just needs a little work. I'll come up with a few more things and I'll show you. So this might be a quick 0-3 drop, and I don't think it's entirely the deck in a nutshell. I think the sideboard needs to be heavily adjusted for this actual meta. think if you do that, it'll be... That's pretty much it though, it just needs to be adjusted for the meta. I hit join, right? Alright. Yeah, hitbox. The only thing is, this is the same issue as general, is Seismic Assault is triple red. Seismic Assault is triple red. That makes things very difficult. So like, I don't know what you're trying to do with the assault. Like, why Seismic Assault in the Waste Not deck? Because, like, normally I think that might be okay, but Waste Not just makes black mana. And if you're already wheeling, like, if you're already wheeling, you're gonna generally probably gonna be able to kill them with Caress anyways. Caress and a Raven's Crime. So you're not gonna want to even, like, it's just like a weird redundancy. Like, if anything, you can almost just try Bag of Holding in general with Seismic Assault. Right now in the meta, I think you need to be running 4 Spreading Season Merfolk. I see what you're saying, I guess. I didn't see that coming. Just gonna go ahead and make that not be able to kill us. Thanks. Yeah, I could see that working, possibly. Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in, checking us out. We are streaming, as you can tell with the title, Budget Merfolk. 15 ticks. We are 0-2. Huh. I feel like this unblockable is something I know it's coming. Alright, we're facing just like OG black-green infect. I'm down with that. We need lands. Lots of lands. Not a land. I think it's okay though if we start. We just have to try to race them, unfortunately. Hopefully they don't have like a scale up. Of course they have scale up. I mean, I don't block. Either they have it or they don't. Of course they do. Not a fan of this. These are pretty good. Alright. So I think the more I look at it, and like I said, NIkachu's the better Merfolk player, but I feel like if you're making a budget Merfolk list, you can go way better than this. Like, let me see. Yeah, there's just so many ways. So what else is everyone up to? Anyone else in chat have any deck lists they want us to play? I think after this I might actually, you got me talking about it now, I really want to. I think we might play Seismic Swans after this. It sounds really fun right now. Kinda in. This one isn't going too hot. So we getting trophied? This guy's doing a lot of thinking. Alright. Deprive. Interesting the amount of lands we are not drawing. Yeah, like Spreading Seas can just poop on these decks. blue. Dismember. That's unfortunate. It would be nice drawing a land in our 22 land deck. Just saying. Oh my gosh, my wife posted about, well, she's pregnant. Oh, of course. So now we're kind of just getting blown up on Facebook. Doing this on the upkeep because scale up this still becomes a 6/4. So also I didn't play a land. That'll probably cost us the game. They have the hexproof. I'm playing very slow for us, our demise. I'm not digging this music anymore. Just want something chill. Wow. Our opponent is in the tank, as I like to call it. Spreading Seas would be pretty dope. If they're doing that, they must not have kill next turn. I mean, that's just best guess scenario here. They still could easily just kill us. Scale up and mutagenic growth, right? Oh yeah. It's 5. Alright. Well, I could have played those better maybe. We're just gonna drop. I don't want to play out. 50 points isn't worth it to me. But so that was Merfolk. Now I don't think that like that deck's just absolutely terrible. Blah blah blah. The sideboard just needs a little adjustment, and this needs a little adjustment. Like I don't think Reejerey needs to be in here. Since we have no mana dorks or anything like that, I think you want to cut the Reejereys, have more interaction. So I'd put in more Spreading Seas. I would actually not play the Deprives as much. The Deprives were good because you run because you ran Aether Vial. Deprive became better. So if you cut the Deprives, maybe like put like a Spell Pierce or something like that. You just need a little more main board reaction interaction. Other than that, we never saw this card once in our entire league, which is pretty funny. But yeah, so I would cut like all of this. Yeah, oops. I would cut all of this and change this up. Definitely want more Spreading Seas. You can take the 2 from here and put them in, and then put in the Seas Claims on the board as well. So you have lots of options. Other than that, YouTube, that's all I got for you for this deck. We might run it back, you never know. We still have a full month of decks to run through, so maybe we'll change it up if you're gonna go. Other than that, thanks again, and I'll catch you on the next time.